my friends, how are you today? I am doing good once again. And I want to thank you for coming back to watch me. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I got like 15,000 views. I should have 15,000 followers. Hit the subscribe button. Give me a break already. Come on, you're watching. Just hit the little subscribe. I post at least 2-3 times a week, so you're going to get your content. You're going to get some enjoyability out of your subscription. Hit your subscription, and it's not going to cost you nothing, okay? You're watching it, 15,000 views. Come on, hit the button. All right, so today I want to talk about something. This is a favorite movie of mine, another one of those movies that I watch at least once a month, and I want to share with you because I want it to become one of your favorite movies, and I also have a story to tell you about this movie, so it makes it even better, and because this is something that just happened recently, and we're going to go in. And it's a movie called Drive Me Crazy, and it stars Melissa Joan Hart, yes, Sabrina, the Teenage Witch, and Adrian Grenier, am I going to say that? The guy from Entourage, okay? I'm probably going to say his wrong. Both of them excellent actors. This is a great... Now, see, this would be probably classified as a tween movie, a teen movie. It's rated PG-13, okay? So it's a teen movie. But for some reason, I've grown a real liking to this movie. This is the DVD, and the story I want to tell you today is about this, which I was able to get my hands on. This is the Blu-ray upgrade of the movie. So I'm gonna hang on to this one. I'm gonna put this one aside. Both of them, I'll tell you, this upgrade, picture quality, excellent, okay? But there's a story behind this, so I'm going to go with this. So let's talk about the movie first.
3, 2, wake up, time zone high.
Okay? So it's a movie about this guy and girl. So one guy is he's more of like an alternative, grungy type dude who, he's dating this girl, and both him and her are both into these like environmental type things and standing up for things that against the government and against... and the other one is the Melissa Joan Hart character. She is the cheerleader, happy-go-lucky, I want to be Miss Time Zone, prom queen type girl. And she's in love with this jock guy that she wants to get with, but he is not giving her the time of day, even though she's popular. But he's even more popular, but he's like the super basketball jock guy that every girl wants. And she's trying to get him to ask her to go to Centennial, the big prom event or whatever. But what happens is that the other character played by the Entourage guy, which I would love to be able to get this guy, Adrian Grenier, Grenier, Grenier. Anyway, I'll call him Adrian throughout the whole thing. Am I even saying that right? I think so. Anyway, so what happens is she can't get this basketball guy. And he ends up getting dumped by his girl because his girl starts finding some kind of interest in this other activist type guy.
This is Joshua.
How you doing? We're breaking up, aren't we?
So they break up. So in order to try to get his girl back and for her to try to get the basketball player, they are going to make believe that they are an item. But in order for that to happen, of course, the grunge guy has to go through a change. So he's already the handsome dude, okay, that's in grungy. Oh, no, he's wearing a plaid shirt. Like a winter long sleeve shirt. Oh, no, he's wearing a ripped shirt or a ripped jacket or whatever. And his jeans have coloring on him. He's a mess, But then she takes him on this cool little montage of shopping or whatever, and he gets a leather jacket and a haircut, and all of a sudden he's a totally different person, and now they're making believe that they like each other.
Oh, look, it's Ken doll.
And the problem is that he's got these little group of friends that he's with, and now he's hanging around with these jocks, and he's fitting in, and now his friends are getting a little bit jealous because if you were ever one of those kids in high school that wanted to be somebody else, if you were like just the regular kid and you wanted to be a jock, or you were like just the regular kid and you wanted to be like the popular kid, or and you were just the wallflower, they get a little upset.
What are you trying to pull?
I'm pulling off the biggest scam of all time. I've entered into their world.
Oh, did you leave breadcrumbs?
That's the kind of situation. So now you have them making believe that they are a couple. And they're trying to make people jealous so that way they can actually, stop the people that like them, people that they liked will stop liking them. Okay? So that's pretty much the premise of the whole movie. But the story behind this is that this is a great movie. If you have not seen Drive Me Crazy, it is taken from the Britney Spears song. The song Drive Me Crazy is in here. And the strange thing is that if you get the DVD, you get the music video of Drive Me Crazy with Britney Spears. But if you get the Blu-ray, you get no bonus features. This one has, I'm going to give you a little, it says bonus features, and you get like a bunch of bonus features on the DVD. Okay, so that's why I hung on to the DVD, because not only do I love the movie, but I want my bonus features. You know what I mean? This one, you get nothing. You get the movie. You get even the opening scene. Not the opening scene. What do they call it? Not the credits. The main screen. The main title screen. Yeah, you don't get anything. It's just like a picture. This one, you get like moving things. There's nothing going on with this movie, but not movie. Sorry, nothing going on with this Blu-ray. But I wanted the upgrade to the Blu-ray. I want it, and it is seriously out of print. This was like my this was my Easter egg. This was my holy grail. This was something that I had to find and get. I looked at this thing. I had it in my Amazon was selling this for $100 used. Okay. I was like, no way. I'm not spending $100 on a Blu-ray. No way. Then I had it in my search cart thing for eBay it was close to a year. And I would check every single day. And it would fluctuate. It'd be like $57, $60. Like $60 for a Blu-ray. I'm not paying $60 for a Blu-ray. There's no way. Okay, but the problem is people are buying them and they're flipping them. They're buying them for $60. They're selling them for $100. They're buying them for $20. They're selling them for $70. You know, they're flipping these things, and it takes away from the people that just want to enjoy the movie because they're fans. I'm a fan of this movie. I love this movie. I am an adult, and I like certain tween movies. I like certain the concepts of them bring me back to my childhood. The storylines make me feel good. I could put this movie in and just smile. This is a smiling movie. This is a don't think too much about how difficult your day was. Not worry too much about what's going on in your life. Just sit there and smile and realize that this stuff's all in the past and you made it through this, and now watch some other people go through things and see what you probably would have did a little bit differently. This is a really, really good, enjoyable movie. But I wanted the Blu-ray. I wanted it because you know what? I wanted it because I had the DVD and Blu-ray was out there. I knew it was out there. It was one of my favorite movies, and I wanted the Blu-ray. So I hunted and hunted and hunted. So finally, this guy had one, and it had a best offer. He wanted $60 for it, and I'm like, $60 is way too much for a single disc Blu-ray with no special features, nothing going on. It's just the movie cleaned up. That's all you get here is a cleaned up version of the movie, you know, without the little specks and the little lines and the little things that you get from the DVD. This is cleaned up and cleaned up very, very well. I'll tell you, if you're just a fan of the movie, perfect. Okay. If you want special features, you got to go back to the DVD. Unfortunately, I don't know why they couldn't add this in here. This was made by Anchor Bay, and it is out of print. It's long out of print. So anyway, so the guy wants like $60 for the thing, or whatever. So I'm like, it says our best offer. So I send him an offer for $40. I figured, $40 is still a lot of money for a Blu-ray, but maybe he'll have a little compassion for me because he knows what they're selling for. I know what they're selling for. I know that he can get $60, $70, $100 for this movie. They're selling on eBay. They're selling on Amazon. So my friends, if you want to see this movie, your best bet is getting the DVD used on eBay or getting the DVD on Amazon or one of your stores or whatever, and you'll probably pay between $5 to $10 for the DVD. If you're a big, big fan, then you go sink this kind of money. So anyway, so I send him an offer for $40, but along with the offer, I send him a letter. I actually sit there and I type out this long letter to the seller, and I'm like, I just want to let you know, I'm not a flipper. I'm not trying to make a profit on this. This is for my own personal collection. I am a huge fan of the movie, and I hope you can find it in the kindness of your heart to realize, because this was used, and I know that he got it from because of the way he stated and everything. I know he got it from a Goodwill, so he probably paid like $3 for this. So if you're gonna buy a movie for $3 and flip it for $60 just because you can, to me that's just wrong. It's just, I'm sorry, but I can't find it in my heart to rob. To me, that's robbing. You rob somebody when you flip it for that amount of money. I mean, okay, It might be your livelihood. This might be the way that you survive. This might be your job, is to buy things from thrift stores and flip them and make some money from them. That's fine. That's fun. I love watching YouTube people buy things from thrift stores and flipping them. But when you buy them and you flip them for outrageous amounts of money just because you can, why can't you put yourself in the position of the person that's the fan? That's what always gets me, is that I could never pick this thing up for $3 and see myself selling it for $60 or $70 or $100 when I spent $3 on the thing. If anything, I'd sell it for $10, maybe maximum $20, because you're making back like 4 or 5, 6 times what you put into it. Okay, this isn't going to help pay my mortgage in any way, shape, or form. $60 is not going to pay my mortgage. Ain't going to pay my car insurance. It will help a little bit, but if the person specifies that they are a fan and not a flipper, if they're not just not another person that's going to do the same thing, like if I know some people would buy this off me for $20 and sell it for $100, that's wrong. Okay, but I figured, you know what, the best way to go about the attack on getting this in my possession would be honest. To go the honest route. Tell this guy, I told him, I said, listen, I'm not a rich man. I don't have a lot of money. I love this movie. I'm a big fan. I know that you didn't spend a lot of money for it. This is exactly what I told the guy. I know you didn't spend a lot of money for it. I love this movie, and I can't bring myself spending any more than $40 on it. I want you to make your money back, but I can't feel comfortable with spending any more than $40 on it. Now, originally, I sent him an offer, and he turned it down. Okay, originally it was like a flat out no. Then I sent him the letter. Within a matter of like 10, 15 minutes, I got a message back from the guy. Buy it now. The price I wanted. And in the letter, he said, it's a great movie. Enjoy it. Just me telling this story right now is giving me chills, because now granted, listen, the guy paid probably $3 for it. He sold it to me for $40. He made a good amount of money, but he could have gotten $70 for it. He could have probably gotten close to $100 for it. He read my story. He read my plea. And on top of it, he's like, you know, it's a good movie. Like, I almost felt like he saw this movie too. He may have been in the same boat as me sometime in his life as a collector and had a little compassion for the collector. This is not for sale. I'm not going to sell it. It's not going to ever leave my collection. That's just the way it goes. I was honest. I'm not going to flip it. I could take this thing right now. I paid $40 for it. I could probably put it on eBay or put it on Amazon for like $60, $70, $80 and make $30, $40 profit or whatever. But I wouldn't, because I was honest. If this is for my collection, I love the movie. It's a great movie. If you were to see it, you would understand my appreciation for this movie. It's like a She's All That. It's like a Some Kind of Wonderful. It's like all of those types of movies that kind of bring you back to your teenage years of finding love and then not really getting that love, or maybe finding that love and then you know, somebody else comes along that just loves you that much more, and you start to appreciate people for what they really have inside. It's not all about the looks. It's not all about the, you know, it's about what people, how they treat you. It's about what you guys have in common. You know what I mean? It's one of those movies, and it's always been one of my favorites since the day I saw it. It will be probably my favorite till the day I die. And the fact that I was able to get the Blu-ray, even though this was probably one of the most expensive Blu-rays that I purchased in a long time, I felt peace over it. You know, I felt comfortable. I was happy to hand the guy over the 40. Not only because I felt like I helped the guy out, but I almost felt like the other person on the other end, on the receiving line of purchasing this, was a good guy who generally probably wanted to take care of his family in this kind of time of trouble. You know, we're in the middle of a pandemic situation thing going on, and he's trying to make ends meet. It's his job. He buys these things, he flips it. He made money off of this, but he also made a guy that's a big fan happy. And that's why I wanted to share this with you today. But I'll tell you right now, if you've never seen this movie, please see it. It's good. You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna love it. Just like the guy said, it's a good movie. Enjoy. And that's what I want you to do. So please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you